So without further ado, let me show you what I came up with. Okay guys, here's the finished product. Here's how I made the build. The 1¼ pipe was heated to get it in the Coosa HD's rod holder. To create the angle, I used an 1¼ elbow to an 1¼ 90-degree adapter fitting to another 1¼ pipe, then mounted another 90-degree adapter fitting to a coupling, then 3 4-ways with 3 inches of 1¼ pipe connecting them all. Then obviously the caps on the bottom for my rods and net so I could have storage underneath the rod holders. Then repeated them on the other side. Here are some extra clips to help y'all with the build. I have a Wagner heat gun and I put it on high because the low setting was not good enough to heat the PVC up to get it inside the rod holder. So what I would do is make sure it got hot enough first, and look how evenly I'm spreading out the heat, which is important so you do not want to overdo one part of the PVC pipe. So the first trial at this, you can notice the PVC bending. The twisting on the 1¼ did not work. I was not successful twisting it like that inside. So I tried to jam it in there, but the problem now was that the PVC was too cold now. So it needed to be reheated. So I then proceeded to reheat it for another around 30 seconds, making sure I was spinning the PVC, making sure that I was spreading out the heat evenly throughout the PVC. You can see I'm also holding the heat gun very close to the PVC as well to get good heat. Now this time I just kind of lined it up, shook it a little bit, and jammed it straight through. Guys, a couple of other things of mention, of note about this build was that when I put this side on, this side was higher, okay? So what I did was I had to go back in, take this out, and then heat it up again, and then bend it down. So that's the beauty of heating up the pipe. It takes some skill, it takes some learning, but once you get a hang of it, you can distort this angle however you want it. So that's one of the notable things. Also, when you're working with pipe cleaner and pipe glue, make sure that you clean the pipe first before you put the glue on there. I know that some of you, really mechanical savvy people know that and understand that. But for those that don't, you must do that first. You must use the pipe cleaner, and then you can do the pipe glue. Now, one thing I will say about the pipe glue, once again, if you're not a mechanic, is that the pipe glue it's very quick. It permanently bonds, so you have to be very quick with putting the pipe into the fitting. So let me just say that out again. Just make sure that you're doing this very fast, and if you need to, always have a hammer handy. If, say, you're trying to fit it in, but you've got the glue on already and you're panicking, just hammer it down if you need to. I always have a hammer as well anytime I'm working with pipe and pipe glue, because if I don't get it right, then guys, I'm going to have to redo the whole assembly. So very key for you to understand that you know, that the pipe glue, I mean, it's almost instant bonding. So also be aware of that. Is there anything else I can think of about this build? I'm not going to put y'all through the agony of seeing the build. Say that I forgot to say was that these, remember, you can glue anything from here, you can glue to here. But I would leave this part of the section with all of the PVC, the 3-inch PVC, you know, kind of extensions, and also within regards to your four-ways, I would leave those all undone, okay? Not glued, meaning. So that you can adjust these on the fly, whether it be forwards or backwards. Either way, you can adjust these on the fly, and in case of, hey, this is too close to me, I want to move this back, you know. That's another key thing about what I would say about the build is don't worry about gluing any of your middle section from this coupling on to the next coupling. Do not worry. I would want this to rotate freely. You guys can do anything you want to do. It doesn't matter to me, but I would suggest leaving this unglued. Well, guys and gals, I hope that this build gives you some inspiration. I hope that through this that you've learned some things, and let me know in the comments below if you think this will work. I'm really excited about this, and I hope that it will inspire you to create your own PVC rod holder. And if you have any questions about this build, please leave them in the comments below or on Facebook as well. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Big Bird Fishing, out.